his path. I want to talk a little bit about my Lord and Savior and about the death that he endeavored, the cruelty and pain that he suffered for my sin. And here's where his walk did begin. First comes the flogging, so he stripped of his clothes, hands tied over his brothers, had the flagrum arose, a painful leather whip that'll strip you of his skin, made of metal balls, yeah, hush, shining like tin, whipping you until you were close to death, till your back looks like there was nothing left. And they whip you to your bruise, and they whip you to your bleed, and the blood from your back puddled all around your knees. They mock him for thinking that he was a king. Robe and crown him in the thorns of the crown are piercing deep into the skull. Strip a robe from his back like a careless rip of a bandit, and that was that. The flogging's over and it's time to walk, so one heavy beam is laid across both of the shoulders of the condemned Christ. He did all of this cause he knew that it was right. The beams weighed extreme, Jesus fainting. The loss of the blood makes him fall down to his knees. As he walks, people point and laugh. They spit and throw rocks as the Lord walked past. Wood was rough and it splintered his skin. This caused mass pain as they was digging in. The body was pushed as far as it could go. Now it's getting ready for the final blow. The beam is placed inside another beam. They feel for his wrist where it's indenting. Each wrist is thrust an iron nail in the wood, going through pain that none of us could. Members be together, hang up a sign. Jesus of Nazareth, it was his turn. They lift him up to hang and die in front of a crowd. Can't breathe, bleeding. Then he shouts out, Father, into thy hands I commit my spirit. That was the wrath of God. Now do you fear it? Jesus went through all of this just to save us from hell, not so our souls could sell. Throw ourselves into greed, lying and pride and cheating, and for the love of God us today. Yeah, it's the pleading selfishness arising just to please ourselves. All the sins stacking up like books on shelves. No one seems to realize how lucky we are to also live, be living, and to have made it this far. Jesus sacrificed his life in a way none of us would, and yet we shake our heads laughing, thinking that we could. Always acting like the number one. Well, a brand new era has begun, cause I'm bringing back the King and the Holy Father. All the sinners like me, all will falter when you see the power and the wrath of the Lord. Wish you would have released all the sin you had stored. Earth ain't can happen at any time, so to give up your entire life is your only out and the only thing you need. And when you're hurting, he hears your bleed. So don't let his death have been in vain. Apologize and call out his holy name. Lift him up and praise his love, for he is so forgiving as he reigns up above. The Holy Father and my Messiah were so loving that he sent his son to die. That's so excruciating, he did that for me, so I'ma be for him all that I can be. I'll never let him out of my life. Can't have another chance to relive this life twice. So to God my heart is yours, and I love my Father and I worship the Lord in everything I do, in every line I say, and I'd give my life for him any day. Father, thou art in heaven, this song is done, but the love of the Lord has only just begun. So take the time to think what he's done for you. I think you'll find it outstanding and you'll find it true. God is within me and I hope he's within you. For so long you live, yeah, you can never lose. I'm a soldier of God's army delivering his word, so take to heart everything that you have just heard.